Hello, my blingy babes, blingy broads. Welcome back to my channel. Please ignore the crusty dustiness of my hands. My son's girlfriend decided to be ratchet today, and I had to rip all my nails off. So, never rip your nails off. You want to soak them off. But I didn't have time and opportunity to soak them, so Mama Bear had to rip her claws off. So, anywho's, I have a little tutorial here for you today on my pop-out method that I've learned that works. You guys, I've lost weight and my ring keeps flipping upside down. Is driving me insane. So anyways, I kind of married, is what I call it. Portia nailed it, and Nailed to the Hustle's Lisa. Lisa Nailed to the Hustle, whatever you want to say it. Their pop-off methods together with an extra ingredient of my own. So, I wanted to share that with you because as a beginner, I was struggling with the pop-off method. I couldn't get anything to pop. I tried both of their versions. I know Portia said first time she tried it, didn't pop for her either. Neither method popped for me at all. I tried very hard. But I did combine the two methods, as I said, with an added ingredient of my own, and it totally worked. And there's no pain. They stay on long enough for you to file them, even, and it doesn't hurt when you take them off. So I have Model 1's cuticle oil, Model 1's top coat, and Beetle's nail art foil glue. So start with the cuticle oil and rub it in. And I do my cuticles before I start. Like, my hands were such a mess after ripping them nails off, guys. I had to do my cuticles. And even with the cuticle work, they don't stick. They pop. So scrub my, here come my kids. So if you hear a bunch of noise, you know what it is. But scrub that cuticle oil up in there good. See how I got the bubbles from scrubbing it on? Scrub it in there really well. Put plenty on your fingers, under the cuticle, in the side walls. See how I got bubbles? Like, scrub it in there really well. Get it up underneath your nail. Get it on top of your nail. Now you want to rub that in really well around the side walls. Get the tip of your nail. That's where I've noticed. See how crusty dusty my hands are? That's where I've noticed they stick the most. Yeah, like, they're looking bad, guys. They're looking bad, but we're going to fix that. And we're going to have some yummy deliciousness when I get done. I'm just showing you my method right now, but I will post the set that I'm doing later on. Then take your Beetle's nail art foil glue and put a thin layer on, sidewall to sidewall. And make sure to put a thin layer. If you get too thick of a layer, what happens when you put it in the lamp is there's these tiny little molecules and they're buzzing around trying to do their thing and cure. Well, when you put too thick of a coat on, there's too many molecules buzzing around trying to do their thing and cure. And that's when you get the heat spikes. So make sure you don't get it on your skin. Make sure it's not too thick. Like this is, and I have not tried this with acrylic alone. I have been using full cover tips. I assume it would work the same way. But I wanted to let you guys know that just in case. And something else, I like to do is take my silicone tool and get in the cracks. Because you don't want it curing onto your skin. You don't want to get a contact dermatitis. Then you can't wear beautiful blingy babe and blingy broad nails anymore. With this camera up, I told you guys this thing moves on me all the time. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, and in the lamp for a full 60. Okay, after that cure, put another thin layer of the foil glue on. 2 layers of that. Same thing, don't get it too thick. And back in the lamp for 60 seconds. Ouch. See, got too much on there. It got hot on me. Okay, then you want to take an old top coat. Don't use your good top coat because you get oil in that brush and then mix it with your top coat and you're not going to be a happy camper. Put a thin layer of top coat on as well. I know Nailed to the Hustle, she said she uses a matte top coat because she couldn't seem to get her nail tips to stick on the shiny top coat. I've done both methods and I seem to get the same outcome, whether it's matte or shiny. So I don't know. It's not something that I had an issue with, but she said with her half cover tips, when she does it, they don't like to stick. So she used a matte top coat. So there's not that shiny there, and they adhere better. So if you're having trouble with them sticking with a shiny top coat, try a matte. And then that is their two methods kind of rambled together. I call it marrying them. So what I do after another full 60-second cure of the second layer of the nail foil gel glue is I put another layer of cuticle oil around my cuticles. And that seems to help it not, because you know, us newbies, we do get stuff on our skin, but that seems to ensure that there's a protective layer between your skin and the product. So if something does happen to get on your skin, whether it's gel or acrylic or whatever the case may be, it doesn't adhere to you. And I will be using full cover tips, making this fall set with designer foil and brown polish and little foil leaves. But I'm going to show you guys that at a later date and time. I'm just giving you my, this is the foil, I'm just giving you my version of my pop-off method. And I'm using full well, stiletto and square, triple XL tip, full cover tips for this set. Okay, so then the last step, I don't want to flood my nail with the cuticle oil this time. This time I'm going around the edges, making sure I get it on my sidewalls and my cuticle area. I think maybe me not putting it all over my nail this trip around, it helps them to stay adhered until the filing process is complete. Because I think if I put it all over the surface of the nail, I would probably pop my nail off. So that's it, guys. I will be posting pictures later of the set that I am creating. Got a little something right there. So thank you. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. Leave your girl a comment. Let me know if this pop-off method works for you, if you give it a try. Stay blingy. Stay safe. See you in the next one.